As The Young and the Restless continues to heat up, one of the most intense and highly anticipated storylines is the growing tension between Phyllis Summers and Sharon Newman. These two women have always had a complicated history, but recent events have brought them to a breaking point. The big question on everyone's mind is, will Phyllis push Sharon over the edge and force her to confess to the shocking secrets she's been keeping? For months, Phyllis has been playing a dangerous game. She's known that Sharon has been hiding something, and her suspicions have only deepened since the fateful night of the cabin fire. Phyllis, always the manipulator, has been biding her time, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. But now, with every passing day, it seems like she's getting closer to finding out exactly what Sharon is hiding. Meanwhile, Sharon is struggling with her own inner turmoil. She's already dealing with the emotional weight of running a business, raising children, and supporting her family. But beneath the surface, Sharon's guilt is eating away at her. She knows that keeping the secret, whatever it may be, is dangerous, not just for her, but for everyone involved. Sharon's anxiety has been rising, and it's clear that she's not in a good place emotionally. She's already been under pressure from various people in her life, and Phyllis's sharp instincts are starting to close in. Sharon is trying to keep it together, but how long can she continue to hide the truth before she cracks? Phyllis has always been a master of manipulation, and she's not about to let this opportunity slip through her fingers. With Sharon's stress levels rising, Phyllis is likely to push her even harder, using her knowledge of Sharon's weaknesses to get the answers she wants. Phyllis is very perceptive, and she knows that Sharon is on the edge. What makes Phyllis even more dangerous is her ability to play the victim. She knows how to twist situations in her favor, making it seem like she's the one being wronged, when in reality, she's the one pulling the strings. Phyllis will no doubt use Sharon's guilt against her, forcing her to reveal her secret in a moment of weakness. The real question is, will Sharon finally crack under the pressure? Sharon has always been a fighter, but Phyllis's relentless prodding could be enough to break even her. Phyllis knows how to use emotional manipulation to make people reveal their deepest secrets, and Sharon might find herself in a position where she feels like she has no choice but to confess. It's also worth noting that Sharon has been dealing with the consequences of keeping secrets for a long time. Whether it's her involvement in the cabin fire or another hidden truth, the walls are slowly closing in around her. Phyllis could very well be the catalyst that forces Sharon to come clean. So, what's next for these two women? If Phyllis succeeds in forcing Sharon to confess, it could change the entire course of the storyline. The revelation could have major repercussions for both of them and for their relationships with other Genoa City residents. Phyllis is known for being a troublemaker, and once she gets her hands on a juicy secret, there's no telling what she'll do with it. On the other hand, if Sharon manages to keep her composure and outsmart Phyllis, it could make for some even more intense drama. Sharon's ability to keep her secret hidden would prove just how far she's willing to go to protect herself and those she loves. One thing is certain, this storyline is far from over. The battle of wills between Phyllis and Sharon will continue to captivate viewers, and as tensions mount, we can only wonder, will Phyllis push Sharon over the edge and force a confession? Or will Sharon continue to hold on to her secret, no matter what Phyllis throws at her? Stay tuned to The Young and the Restless to find out how this dangerous game of cat and mouse will unfold.